Okay, so just a review of geometric and arithmetic. Geometric is exponential. It means you are multiplying, doubling, halving, whatever. You're increasing it by or decreasing it by multiplication. Arithmetic is linear. It's constant rate. You're increasing things by adding or subtracting to it. So if I have here this problem of a library book, a library has 8,000 books and are adding 500 books per year. Is this geometric or arithmetic? Okay, so this would be arithmetic because we're adding to it. So if I'm starting at 8,000 books, I'm going to add 500 to each. So this is going to be my slope, 500n. I got to go back one spot to get the starting spot here, and that would be a plus, what, 7,500? A gym's customers is paid $60 per month plus $2 for each time they use the gym. Okay, plus, so we're adding to it. So there's arithmetic. So we're starting at 60, and we're gonna get charged an additional $2, so 62 bucks. Okay, so plus another 2 is 64, plus another 2, and so on. So there's my slope, 2n. But I had to have started at 58. Okay, part C, a bank account starts at $10. Every month the amount is tripled. Okay, so now I'm going to start at 10. I'm going to triple that to 30. Triple that to 90. Triple that to 270. So I've got this initial of 10, and it's 3 to the n minus 1 power. And that is geometric. Why? Because I'm tripling and multiplying. Okay, so Mrs. Johnson grows bacteria in a lab. She has 2 cultures that are growing as following. Culture 1, culture begins with 10 bacteria, and each hour the culture increases by 2. Culture 2, the culture begins at 5 bacteria, and each hour it doubles. Write a rule for each of those. So out of culture 1, we're increasing it by 2, it begins at 10. So I'm going to go from 10, again I got to go backwards to get my starting point here. So 12 plus 2n, sorry, not 12, going backwards, 8. For culture number 2, what I'm doing is I'm going to start at 5, and I'm going to double it to get 10. And I'm going to double that to get 20. So my doubling number and what I started at, so 5. Which type of function represent each culture? I guess I kind of can say that, but culture number 1 is arithmetic because I'm adding. Culture number 2 is geometric because I'm multiplying, I'm doubling. How much would each culture have after 2 hours or 5 hours? Well, culture number 1 after 2 hours would be 8 plus 2 times 2, so 12. And what are we looking at? Bacteria. After 5 hours, 8 plus 2 times 5, so that would be what, 18 bacteria. Whereas culture number 2, 2 to the 2 minus 1, that's going to give me 10 bacteria, which doesn't seem much compared to culture 1, but check out the second one. Now I'm taking 2 to the 4th power, which is, I believe, 16, and 16 times 5, that's going to give me 80 bacteria. So if it grows geometrically or by multiplication, it should grow a lot quicker. Okay, Bill is starting a coin collection. He has 2 collections. 1, you're going to collect 8, and you're going to increase it by 5. Okay. Number 2, you got 5, and you're going to double it. So for collection number 1. Now I'm not going to go with 8. I'm going to go with 6 because, not 6, 3 this time. And here's the reasoning for 3: that if my first initial number is 8, to add 5 to that, I get 13. Add 5 to that, and I get, 18. But if I go backwards, my 0 term, I'd have to add 5 to what number? It'd be 3. So 3 plus 5n. Coin collection number 2. going to double. It's going to start off at 5 and 2 to the n minus 1. Again, top one is arithmetic. The bottom one is geometric. Okay, the top one is linear. The bottom one is, I guess you could say, exponential. So after 2 months, collection number 1, so I put in n is equal to 2. Get 13 coins. After 5 months, I would have 18 coins. Let's see if collection number 2, and instead of it being multiplied by 2, I'm going to double it. So 2 squared is 4, 5 times 4. Right away, I have more coins by doubling it. Okay, and if I take it to the 5th power, okay, 5 minus 1, it's going to be 4. 2 to the 4th power, 16. I'm going to end up with the same thing. I'm going to end up with, oh, I'm blinking, 80 coins. So again, exponential grows quicker. And it makes sense, exponential growth. Okay. And that's kind of the difference between arithmetic and geometric.